Hello dear students, it is your reproduction in plants and I will discuss the sexual reproduction. Okay, class 7th chapter your 12th, that's name is reproduction in plants, in which in previous class I have discussed about the asexual reproduction. Right now I will discuss about the sexual reproduction. What is sexual reproduction? Okay, so we know that in sexual reproduction of plants, what is the portion of plant in which sexual reproduction occur? So we know that flower is the part in which sexual reproduction occur. Okay, so here sexual reproduction, flower is the part in which sexual reproduction occur. We know that. Okay, after that, if you see in a flower, there are two structures are present, one male and one female portion are present in plants. So here male reproductive part in flower is called stamen and female reproductive part is called pistil. Pistil contains style, ovary and stigma. Okay, pistil contains style, stigma and ovary. There are three parts which comes under the category of pistil. Okay, so unisexual flower. After that, you know that male reproductive part is stamen and female reproductive part is pistil. And what is unisexual flower? Right now, what is unisexual flower? Uni means single. Uni means single. So the flower which contains or which consists either male or female portion. Okay, either only pistil or stamen. So pistil is a female part and stamen is a male part. In unisexual flower, either only pistil are present or stamen are present. Okay. Example, in papaya flower you can see, in cucumber you can see, in corn you can see, there are only single flower present. But in case of bisexual flower, you know that both stamen and pistil are present. Means both stamen and pistil, both if present, the condition is called bisexual flower. The term is called bisexual flower. Okay, but in case of unisexual flower, only single, either pistil present or stamen present. Okay, so here you can see the structure of pistil. Okay, stigma is the above portion you can see here. This is your stigma portion and this is your style portion. This is your ovary and ovary. Inside the ovary, ovules are present. Okay, this is the whole structure of your pistil. Whole structure of your pistil. And this is the male part of the flower, that is called is anther. So this is the anther portion you can see here. Okay. After that, this is your some terms which used here, which you are seeing here. You can identify the male portion and the female portion. Right now we will discuss about the pollination. What is pollination? So my dear students, pollination, you know that here are two flowers. You can see here are two flowers. One is this and another is this. Okay. So this is the stigma portion, means female portion, and this is the male portion. You can see here. This is the male portion. This stigma is female portion. This only contains stigma. This flower only contains stigma. Stigma and anther, both. One flower contains both the portion, reproductive part. Stigma and anther, both they contain. But in this case, only stigma is present. Here only stigma is present. These are the stigma. Anther and stigma in this flower only present. Both reproductive portion is present in this flower, but in case of this flower only stigma is present. Okay, so first of all we know that what is pollination. Pollination means transfer of pollen grains from anther to stigma. From anther to stigma means from anther to stigma. Okay, this condition is called pollination. Okay, transfer of pollen grains. This anther contains pollen grains. Here powdery form substances are found, powder form. Okay, this is called pollen grains. It contains pollen grains which are in powder form. Okay, when in a mature condition occur in a flower, they get burst out and the powder form is released from here and it get adhere to the stigma portions. Here you can see it can when it is ripe, then it bursts and the powder form is reaches to the stigma part and pollination occurs. So here it is clear that transfer of pollen grains from anther to stigma is known as pollination. Pollination are two types: self pollination, cross pollination. You can see here, this is your self pollination and this is your cross pollination. Okay, self pollination means if the plant have both the reproductive part, means male part and female part. Okay, so transfer of pollen grain from male part, that is the anther, to the female part, that is the stigma, is in a same flower. So we call them self pollination. मतलब एक सिंगल फ्लावर में जो मेल पोर्शन और फीमेल पोर्शन है, जिसे हम एंथर और स्टिग्मा कह रहे हैं, एंथर मेल पोर्शन है, स्टिग्मा आपका फीमेल पोर्शन है, तो यहाँ से पाउडर फॉर्म में पोलन ग्रेन सेम फ्लावर के स्टिग्मा पे पहुंच जाए, that is condition is called self pollination. But in case of क्रॉस पॉलिनेशन, फ्लावर तो सेम है या डिफरेंट फ्लावर भी हो सकते हैं, तो यहाँ से इस पोर्शन से, ये फ्लावर अलग है, ये फ्लावर अलग है, इस फ्लावर के एंथर से, एंथर हवा में उड़ रहा है, बस्ट कर गया, अब ये उड़ते 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 किसी फ्लावर के स्टिग्मा में जाके, फीमेल पोर्शन में जाकर के चिपक गया. अब ये देखिए यहाँ पे थोड़ा सा कि जब ये यहाँ पे चिपक जाएगा तो ये नीचे कहाँ पे आएगा, खिसकते हुए किधर आएगा, ओवरी के अंदर, और यहाँ पे फर्टिलाइजेशन हो जाएगा. व्हाट इज फर्टिलाइजेशन, एक टर्म आ रहा है, व्हाट इज फर्टिलाइजेशन. सो माय डियर स्टूडेंट, मेल गैमीट that is your stamen and female gamete that is your pistil, or we can say that stigma. Okay, so when male gamete plus female gamete combine, female means egg, female gamete means egg, male gamete means stamen. Okay, so zygote is formed. So the zygote is formed. This condition is called fertilization. Okay, when male and female gamete are fused together, the condition is called zygote formation or fertilization. Okay, so it is about your sexual reproduction. Some portion are discussed here. You can see here male portion, female portion, unisexual flower, bisexual flower, and the some structure of pistil, that is the female portion, and here the anther, that is the male portion. And I discussed about the pollination, transfer of pollen grain from anther to stigma. You can see here from anther to stigma on the same flower, that condition is called self pollination. And if it is another flower or the same flower but you have only one reproductive part, it can transfer, it's called cross pollination. Okay, so this is all about your pollination and sexual reproduction. I will discuss the next topics in next lecture. Thank you for watching.